Also, if in the previous simplified version, we consider the popularity of the node J is a constant value regardless of its community membership. If we take this into account, then the PCL model will treat the constant B as a matrix here, and also get the final link model. But this version will introduce more hidden variables, and so the computation process will be more complicated. As we mentioned before, the weakness of PHITS algorithm is that it will missing some isolated nodes in the network, and the PCL model can do much better in this concern because its popularity will not depend on other nodes like the node i's community. So let's get started at our experiment of these two link models in its link analysis detection. Here is my MATLAB program. If we open the form file, we could see here is two datasets we used in this experiment. One is the chorus dataset, and the other is the SciCX dataset. Here we use the chorus dataset as an example. It has a total of 2,708 nodes, a total community of 7. The switch will switch between the PCL model and the PHITS model. 2 here means the PHITS model. And we randomly picked 50 nodes in this dataset to calculate its result. So let's run first. Then when we could see that there are a lot of iterations to calculate its hidden variables and result for this dataset, because we use the maximum likelihood estimation method, the EM algorithm here, to calculate its hidden variables. It will take some time, like more than 200 rounds, iterations. And for the performance matrix, we calculate the popularity precision, the risk of popularity, the community detection precision, and also the risk of this detection result. The dataset. The precision is like information retrieval method. We could take okay, it's over. A total of 244 iterations. If the the precision the result will get this is a community detection result. So let's take a look at the node 2. See, it has almost 20% probability to belong to the first community, 0.0000 probability, almost 0 probability, and much higher, the 80% probability to belong to the seventh community. Then this result, we assume that it will be used in further community detection work, like it act as a contributor to act like a parameter in the further work of community detection algorithm. So for this result, it is likely it will be either in the community 7 or the community 1. But we also know in advance the mother nature of the node 2, it actually belongs to the second community. So both of them will be a wrong prediction. And if we contribute this result into further community detection work, it is likely that this result will cause some risk for determining an incorrect community detection result. So for this, similarly, one could get its popularity result and take this value to get a prediction in the community detection. So here is the loss function. If it's wrong, if it's not the mother nature, then we will treat this the result as a risk. So the more negative the risk is, the more risk it will introduce in the further community detection work. So here is the final result of our experiment of cover subdata set. We could see like both of the algorithm will have a very low precision for the link analysis, because link analysis itself is a very noisy and sparse approach. It must combine with the content analysis approaches to get a more precise community membership detection result in the future. And for all the nodes we picked, random pick 50, 100, and 200, the risk of the PHITS algorithm is always higher than the PCL model. Because the community detection result is not like the final goal of our work is to get a detection of the community membership. So this we assume that it will not be a parameter in the future community detection work. So we it is likely we would introduce the popularity of each node to get a community detection result. So we put more emphasis in this results, its precision and risk. And for the CCL dataset, the most of the PHITS will still algorithm will still have a higher risk compared with PCL model, only except for the node 100. So, and another aspect is the computation process. For the cover dataset, the PCL model requires 200 iterations with a total of 2,708 nodes. And as we see, for the PHITS model, it requires 244 iterations. For the CCLX dataset, the number is 183 iterations for PCL model and 195 iterations for PHITS models. The more iterations means more time consumed and more energy consumed for the calculation process. So in this sense, the PCL model also overweights the PHITS model. And it's the here is the conclusion of our evaluation result. As we mentioned before, the PHITS model will cost more. The precision of link analysis for both link analysis model is quite low, so future we must combine them in with the content analysis result. And also the risk of using the popularity result PHITS model is often higher compared with PCL models. So in summary, in the future community detection work, PCL model will be a better choice because it's lower energy and time consumed and lower risk. Here is a summary of this course project. First, we did a survey of both the traditional link analysis approach like the HITS algorithm and PageRank, and also for the most concern, we did a survey of the recent link analysis approach and choose the two probabilistic link model, the PHITS model and PCL model, for comparison in their contribution sense for the future community detection work. And we get a result that PCL model would do much better than PHITS model. Finally, I would like to thank Dr. Yang for he offers some help to provide the calculation the link analysis calculation code for this project. Thanks for watching, and that's all for my course project.